The Central Bureau of Investigation on Sunday issued a lookout circular against Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia and 13 others in connection with the alleged corruption in the implementation of the Delhi Excise Policy. All the 14 people, including Manish Sisodia, were named in the FIR filed by the CBI in the case. A lookout circular prevents an individual from leaving the country, and the person can be detained if they are found violating the said condition. Manish Sisodia reacted to the notice and hit out at Prime Minister Modi, saying that, "What is this drama?" Sisodia further said, "It is unfortunate that the Prime Minister keeps thinking about whom the CBI should issue a lookout circular today. Today the country is looking for a leader who can give solutions to inflation and unemployment. The public will give a lookout notice to them in 2024. Meanwhile, BJP leader Kapil Mishra hit out at Sisodia's tweet directed at PM Modi and said, "Is the Education Minister of Delhi so illiterate and stupid that he does not understand the meaning of lookout notice?" Monsoon rains have wreaked havoc across the nation with around 31 deaths, 22 of them in Himachal Pradesh alone having been recorded over the past few days. Apart from Himachal, Uttarakhand and Jammu and Kashmir, Odisha and Jharkhand have been worst hit with landslides and flash floods. The situation is set to worsen with the IMD forecasting more rain in the coming days. Heavy rainfall has also prevented pilgrims from continuing their ascent to the Mata Vaishno Devi in Jammu and Kashmir. A flash flood-like situation has emerged in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri district after torrential rainfall resulted in the Darhali river overflowing in the upper reaches of the Pir Panjal mountain range. Earlier on Saturday, the movement of pilgrims to Jammu's Mata Vaishno Devi shrine was stopped due to flash floods caused by heavy rain in the area. The Vaishno Devi temple is in the Katra town of the Riyasi district of Jammu and Kashmir. The yatra resumed on Sunday. The Income Tax Department will be monitoring cash transactions in hospitals, banquet halls, and businesses to prevent tax evasion. As per the Income Tax Department, accepting 20,000 rupees or more in cash for a loan or deposit is prohibited, and such transaction must be done only through banking channels. Additionally, a person is not allowed to receive 2 lakh or more in cash in aggregate from another person. People also cannot file donations made in cash to a registered trust or political party as deduction. The department is monitoring cash transaction in some institutions and businesses including hospitals. According to a NDTV report, officials from the department confirmed that health facilities in several instances disregarded the rule to collect the patient's PAN cards when they get admitted. The Income Tax Department is now planning action against such hospitals. The department plans to use the data from health service providers to track patients who have paid large sums to private medical facilities. In a sudden development, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel on Saturday stripped Cabinet Ministers Rajendra Trivedi and Purnesh Modi of their portfolios. This comes just months ahead of the State Assembly elections scheduled for later this year. Rajendra Trivedi and Purnesh Modi were divested of their revenue and the road and building portfolios respectively. Minister of State for Home Harsh Sanghvi has been given the additional responsibility of revenue, while Minister of State for Industries and Forest and Environment Jagdish Panchal has been given responsibility for the Road and Building Department. Presently, Rajendra Trivedi holds the Ministries of Disaster Management, Law and Justice, Legislative and Parliamentary Affairs, while Purnesh Modi holds Transport, Civil Aviation, Tourism and Pilgrimage Department. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said that Pakistan wants to have permanent peace with India through dialogue, as war is not an option for either of the countries to resolve the Kashmir issue, according to a media report on Saturday. Speaking to a delegation of students from Harvard University, Sharif reportedly said that sustainable peace in the region was linked to the resolution of the Kashmir issue as per the UN resolutions. Pakistan resolves to maintain peace in the region, and that sustainable peace in the region was linked to the resolution of Kashmir issue as per the UN resolution, he said. We want permanent peace with India through dialogue, as war is not an option for either of the countries, he was quoted as saying in the report. Relations between India and Pakistan have often been strained over the Kashmir issue and cross-border terrorism emanating from Pakistan.